All right, we're here on the Creality K2 Plus fluid dashboard. I've been trying to add the camera in after the latest firmware update. You can see on my test here. Firmware I'm running now is 1.1.1.7. I did go through on the settings and click on the root access information, check the box, click OK, wait your 30 seconds, and it'll give you your username and password, which is root and Creality_2024. So in my testing of trying to get the camera to add to the main dashboard here, you can see if I go over here, adjust dashboard layout, camera is active, but it's not showing up. So it's something to do with Moonraker, and I did find that if you go to your printer IP address instead of port 4408 for the fluid interface here, if you go to port 8000, it'll show the full screen camera, and that's what I have been using to monitor my prints through my cell phone when I'm at home. I don't like going through an app to be able to talk directly to the printer. I just find that kind of, I don't know, useless really. I like to be able to control the stuff directly. If everything was air gapped, you know, you got your own router, I want to be able to control it through my phone and not a remote server. So I've been trying to add the camera here, and through my research I have also found a guy on GitHub here that has created a workaround. His name is DnG-Crafts, and this is full credit towards him. He got it figured out. And what we need to do here to install it is we pull up Putty. Putty is a program you use to SSH into your printer, and this is what I use. You can also use command prompt, but Putty's just a little bit easier. So we're going to enter our IP address of the printer, which is 192.168.1.107. Yours may be different and probably will be different. We're going in on port 22. Connection type is SSH. Click open. Pulls up your window here. Login is root. Password is Creality_2024, all lowercase. Now we're into the printer. We go back to DnG-Crafts page here. We're going to copy this code, and we're going to right click, and it's going to install it, and it shows, all right, we're installed, complete. So we're going to go back to our dashboard. It's kind of rebooting here, and we're going to give it a little bit, I don't know, maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds. If you wait long enough, it will reboot itself. We're just going to give it a little bit of time here. Let's see here, reconnect. All right, cool. You can see our cameras here. And full credit to DnG-Crafts. If you go down here, another thing I've found, if you go down here to your settings, you cannot manipulate these in any way, shape, or form. And that's because they're locked in the Moonraker configuration. And another program that's useful for printers is WinSCP. Basically, you can see the file structure inside of the printer. So I've got that installed, and basically you do the same thing. Enter your IP address, your credentials to get in here, and this is the root file structure here. And where this is installed, the DnG-Crafts Moonraker version, if you go to user, share, you can see the Moonraker. The backup is your stock Moonraker that's on the printer, and you can see here if you wanted to restore it to you know, factory, you go into Putty and you run this code here, which what it does is it deletes the Moonraker and basically renames your Moonraker backup to Moonraker, and now you have your factory Moonraker files in there. Then back to this here where you edit your camera. If you go into your WinSCP and you go into Moonraker, there's there's a configuration file down here called moonraker.config or conf, and you can see down here this is where all those are set by default. You can change them. There's really no need to. Everything's just kind of is where it is. So that's that. And the other thing you could do, if you really wanted to, you could copy this file or move it to, let's see here, let's go back here. You can move it to this file, mnt, udisk, and then printer data, and then config. And this is where your configurations are set inside of your printer. You can paste that in there and remove it from the other file, and then now your configurations will show up underneath here. Your Moonraker will show up here. That's if you need it. Really don't need to do that with this fix. Again, this is full credit to DnG-Crafts. I tried for quite a bit until I came upon his solution, and it looks to be there's a bug in the Moonraker file, and he got it figured out. So whether that's through coding or the settings were wrong or something, I'm not really sure how he did that. Again, full credit to DnG-Crafts. I did not come up with this fix. I'm just showing you how to implement it. And there you go. Now you've got your camera on your Fluid dashboard. Now you don't have to go to your separate port to find your camera.